wings and the other does not.
I pushed the button. The button's been pushed. Hi, button.
No, the button.
The buck is up, every pony.
There it is.
One of these days.
That's how you know the game has started.
Does she have wings or no?
Yes, she has wings. They're beautiful wings. Stop questioning her wings. I mean, now I have to go and switch to an icon that has wings. And this is your fault. I'll just point that out there.
I need my consistency.
I'm not allowed to draw.
The only consistency is disappointment. Pop. There. Now she has wings.
Hey. And socks.
And socks, which is, important.
Yeah.
Menti taught us many years ago, all ponies love socks.
Amden is
And
going
how do you argue with that?
Walking by Vice Admiral Blue Angel here.
Well, I will be walking into the palace with a rather disagreeable and probably you hear the sound of him scraping across the floor as I walk in, dragging behind the level wing behind me.
No. You don't understand. I cannot be in here. I cannot. Oh. Hi, Queen.
What's in the name?
Look at that person and go, why?
No, that's the wrong one.
Wrong crowd to be with.
Master Chief. What is it? Andum?
Yeah.
Your Majesty. I apologize for my uninvited guest. I was summoned urgently and haven't had a chance to place him in holding.
The very moment you step in, she immediately waves, "Everybody, it is time to take recess." That some of the bunnies look somewhat upset, but she gives them somewhat of a stern look, and they start scuttering off. Scutter.
Moonplanter's ears fold down to the back of his head, and he crouches as low as he can.
Now, I had summoned you all. Wait a second, she says, counting over the lot of you. Count. One of you does not belong here.
Your Majesty, I can explain. I was
It's
saying
not you. Unfortunately, I know who you are, but one of you, I do not know.
I look around at the others here. I at least recognize probably two other people by probably reputation only.
Do you have a random table for shapes?
Random table for shapes. Okay.
Or ponies. Or if you have a reincarnation table.
We do have a reincarnation table. That's a thing that we do have.
There you go, for human. I don't know what will be like.
Wait. For humanoid or for pony? To make up your mind.
Pony.
Anyway, roll 1d100. Let's see what the fates have in store. 1d100, go! 5.
Why is it Darda? Hold on.
All right, 5 says you're a satyr. Congratulations. Okay. But we need to know what it's the other half. So roll another d100. 200, go! Man, I was about to say, if you keep rolling those zeros,
yeah, 0, 0. That would be great.
No,
0,
okay.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0,
80 is. Wow, you were really not trying to fit in. Is half of you is a pony, and the other half is a sphinx.
A sphinx.
Okay.
So you're a sphinx satyr, which is really weird.
Yeah. Well, I definitely know who I'll be looking at when she mentions somebody doesn't belong.
Yeah, she is squinting at this pony.
Like all eyes.
That is also a sphinx. It's like, wait, what?
All eyes.
All of them.
I'll bow and hold out the sheet, or the summonings.
Didn't realize this was an open invitation.
It was not.
She gives a bit of a wave as a gesture or some sort of command, but nobody responds to it because she literally told everybody to buzz off, which upsets her slightly. She sighs and she steps down. She starts approaching.
Well, I will take the scroll and bring it over to her. Because that's probably what she's asking for.
I mean, basically, yes.
I'll take the scroll and bring it. Oh, I will probably hand Orion over to Blue.
Oh, no, you don't.
Blue first. I go. Keep an eye on this.
Oh, no, you don't.
And I will bring
I've
it
got
over.
my eye on you.
Your Majesty.
Back to the center.
And she gives it a squint.
Don't
Goes,
make me
"Wait,
tell you twice.
Your talents are more than I even expected. This is not the form I was told you appear in, though you are one that wears many skins, aren't you?
I bow and say, sometimes uncontrollably.
I will.
Well, let's put that aside. You're all here, even the ones I'd rather not be here. You're all here because you can get things done. And there are things that need to get done that none other could even hope to achieve.
Your Majesty, even this one, as I bring Orion forward.
They wouldn't be here. And she inclines her head. The author saw to it that they would arrive. And rarely do they make a mistake.
Oh, no. See, I was minding my own business far away from your palace as you commanded me to. This one, he wouldn't listen to reason. He'd just chain me up, drug me along. I didn't have much choice.
Do not question your queen.
She inclines an ear. You don't understand. That one is a champion, and I do not speak of that idly. They have come and gone countless times. Every once in a while, a foal is born and takes up that name, hoping to achieve some small fraction of the glory that comes with it. And this one has succeeded, and with it, the heavy weight of the author herself. If they think you're supposed to be here, then I'm inclined to agree. In fact, I'll even sweeten the deal, she says, sitting back. If you can accomplish this, then I'll forget some of these inconveniences that you've caused.
Ryan's ears perk up. All of them?
She rolls her eyes. Well, at least you won't be a wanted person anymore, and you won't be exiled. I feel that's sufficient.
You'll really forgive me of everything? Even the punch bowl incident?
She squints. You would do well not to remind me of these things.
He starts to open his mouth as if he was going to list off a whole bunch of other things, and then he just clams up.
She looks towards Steel. Do you trust this person to fight at your side when few others will be there to provide assistance?
Silence.
Was that directed at me? Sorry.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
I'll be sure to keep a close eye on him and fight by his side if he's willing to do the same.
She inclines her head. You're all here because you're all needed. If you're not all willing to join hooves on this matter, then failure is a strong possibility, and with it, unpleasantness.
Then we are joined by destiny, and our mission will be completed.
She brings her hoofs together with a metal clop. Cling! Exactly as I was saying. Now, let us turn our eyes to the first matter at hand. And she raises the brow. Oh, yes, there is more than one thing, but no point in chasing 1,000 gnats when you don't catch any of them, is there? To the south, we have heard of greater and greater appearances of demonic influences. I don't like it. And it does not aid the fledgling empire in congealing properly. It scares the ponies, and when they're scared, they start acting irrationally, and then they act out against each other, even if the demons aren't directly hounding them. We need unity. So, I need you to find out the actors, which are good, which are bad, and get rid of the ones that are causing trouble. She raises a hoof. I should emphasize, although demonic forces in general, not pleasant sorts to be around, some of them, unfortunately, do hold vital positions in the grand mechanisms of the world, in the universe beyond it. They have a reason for being, even if that reason is unsavory. We would just want them to stay in their lane. So find out which of them are messing things up. Simple.
If it was simple, I don't think we would have been the ones summoned here, Your Highness.
Excellently spoken, she says with a nod.
We shall see to it that it is done.
She nods. There are other things prying, but that is the most urgent at this time, so I would have you deal with it before we discuss anything else. I trust none other to this. Do not spread word of this. Already, whispers and rumors are getting out, and it's causing much strife. I feel certain that the Empire would be much larger at this point if not for that.
The Amgen kind of takes out like a small book that he starts to kind of write things down in. And what is the nature of these demons?
She shakes her head. That would be the primary problem. They're not the usual come and kill everything in sight. At least those you know how to fight. It's pretty simple. They have tried to. She frowns. It feels almost as if they're in concert with the unspoken one. They have come and performed foolish acts as if this was all a game, and I don't like that.
Well, if they've come from somewhere, he says, writing something down, I'm sure that they would love to go back home. And then he closes his book.
She rolls her hoof. Would that was the case. Send them right back to hell, Hades, the Abyss. I always forget which one's which. But either way, send them back there if that's where they want to be. They can't cause us problems if that's where they are.
Cleric is going to prepare things.
Demons.
I will be sure to not speak of this, as well as complete the task to my fullest ability.
She nods. Now, be off with you. The rest of the court is waiting for my attention, and the longer you're here, the more questions they'll ask.
At once, Your Highness. And
I'm looking at you, Orion, now, and going, are you going to behave now?
Maybe. Shut up.
Yes.
I'm going to remove the manacles. It appears that you were in the wrong place at the right time.
I was where I've been for the last 12 years.
I mean, that doesn't disqualify you from being in the wrong place at the right time.
where did you find this one, Steele?
On the outskirts of Ville, near the forest, I was investigating some.
Sit still.
I was investigating some interesting leads in regards to strange going on in the forest, and I believe he had some. He could answer some questions for me, but refused to answer any, and became very colourful with his language.
I am not but a humble doctor who treated the wounds of some unfortunate hunters.
Andon raises an eyebrow. He's looking you up and down. Credentials?
Credentials? One does not need credentials when they have talent.
So you're not a doctor?
I most certainly am a doctor.
Your Majesty is not a doctor.
I am a doctor, Your Majesty.
We are going, Your Majesty, as I indicate where we should be heading.
Just gonna stand on this side, and she would get out of the in between those two.
Trailing behind a lot. I'm not sure what the heck's going on.
For decades, I have studied medicine and biology and chemistry. I'm every bit a doctor as any tooty flute and snooty graduate of an academy.
Well, clearly you failed.
I did not fail. That's none of your business. The point is, I'm succeeding right now.
Uh-huh. And he kind of like raises an eyebrow. You keep telling yourself that. He turns around and he kind of gives a bow, obviously, to Her Majesty, but is not going to argue with the literal champion. Who can probably kick his ass. So.
Vice Admiral Angel, last I heard you were still in Cerulean Tides. Have you changed your path?
Well, it was an interesting proposal when the Queen of all ponies asks for you in particular for an offer for a special assignment, even if it's not my usual line of work. I thought it would be a good use of my skills and a chance to broaden my horizons.
Well, you'll see how us land dwellers deal with problems then, I think.
What? I'm sorry, I was distracted by milk thistles.
Yeah.
Look at
Blessing.
all those suns.
I said you'll see how us land dwellers handle things.
Oh yes, I'm very curious to see how the land life has changed.
Oh, pardon.
Even if haven't been on a boat very long myself, I'm still typically on the shores or in the barracks.
This is not a time to sing the boat song.
It'll be even more of a treat for you too, Amden, isn't that right?
And he kind of like turns around. I'm sorry, I just tuned out everything for a second. And then he kind of like turns his attention from Orion, who he'd been arguing with, to like look back. What was that?
Are you excited to be back on land?
Raises an eyebrow. a little bit.
Why do you have 3 million blesses?
I suppose so. You know, he looks almost like a little bit soured, just slightly. Retirement was good for a whole 3 weeks. I'll tell you.
Now, for sake of argument, those who have religion, give me that a roll.
Oh boy.
Blind or public?
Blinds!
All right.
Trying to information gathered publicly. Who does that?
Ryan is very good at religion.
Me.
Wait, dice.
I'm not trained in it.
Oh, have we done character introductions?
Do you wish to do character introductions?
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
can do that. Okay, so actually I'm going to swap maps again, because I'm a terrible person when I do that.
Also, is this related to magic at all?
Not really.
Okay. I'm just asking because I have unified theory, which lets me use arcana.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it doesn't involve any spells or magic items or rituals.
Okay.
This is so weird. I have academia lore. Not
I'm doing apparently I should not have clicked that, but I clicked the thing and it's just lagging everything. It's kind of fantastic. All right, but I see rolls. Look at those rolls. Of course, Andon knows. Why would Andon not know?
Legendary, alright.
All right, so Andon, just in your own idle time, you've already been paying attention to what the hell's going on. Because, you know, you're just that, you're that kind of bird, right? But I'm gonna... No, this is about the horrible demons.
Ah, okay, that one.
But, yeah, we will pause that for a second, though, because introductions to the tavern. in theory, you should all be looking at you, Tavern. And you should all be stuffed in the back room in secret where nobody else knows you're there.
Yeah. And
Oh, we seem to
it's
be
kind of
missing
like
one?
looking around. All right,
Well, they
I'm
gotta-
going to need to know who everyone is, so I can never address you as it again. You. And he gestures to the left.
I'm not in there, evidently.
Right, left. You, my right or your right?
Thank you.
His immediate
Who's
left.
left?
He's going clockwise, so he's starting with
Oh.
Satyr right now. I guess is the current form.
How'd we get here? Why am I still freaking black?
Because he pointed at
Because
you.
it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Look,
What
just
are these?
enjoy the blessing, okay?
No.
Fortunately, Bless does not
Shit.
sacrifice
He
himself.
snaps his talon. Come on, out with it. What's the name?
Lilith.
Very nice. I don't know how to spell that. I'm gonna call you whatever I feel like it. And he kind of looks, looks up and down. Everybody else get that name?
Sooner or later.
Lilo.
I didn't quite catch the pronunciation.
What?
Just say
Lilith.
two. Just say two.
Toot.
T-U. Two.
Two.
See, I would have gone
Two.
with Lily.
Tutu.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum.
I was expecting that.
He gestures to now wizard person. You, wizard.
What? I just laughed. No ask of history or claim, but I guess not.
Wait, who is this?
He's going around and getting names first. That's what he's doing.
Okay. I find it. Sit on top of the barrel.
What?
What
No,
was the
you
name?
can't be sitting over there. You have to sit at the table.
My turn's done.
I mean, who's going to tell a level 18 person they can't?
Another
Another
level
level 18.
Not a level 18.
Damn it!
All right, Crystal. He's
I never know.
pointing at you.
Huh? Who? What?
Come on, name. Let's hear it.
Crystal. Short, easy.
All right, Crystal, and he pulls out his book, and he clearly starts to not write something, but he's totally acting like he is. Crystal. Is that with a K?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Why would that be with a K? That's weird.
I just have to
Who
assume.
does that?
And
I'd be surprised how some people spell their names.
Some people like to be edgy.
and he kind of like looks at Orion. He doesn't like call him out though. He's not like, give me your name. He just looks at you.
Orion locks eyes with you, and in a moment of defiance, he pulls out an actual book with actual ink and actually writes down Crystal's name. See, I don't have to pretend.
Oh, look, he can spell.
I can do far more than that.
No,
So,
let's see it. Spell it.
He's a blue leather wing. He is covered head to toe in scars. He actually has a leg brace on his rear right leg. Where his brand of destiny would be, it has been completely removed. And the scarring, clearly messed up his leg quite a bit, so that's why he has to wear the brace. But he also has a bandolier. He is covered in all manners of baubles and, liquid sloshing that goes a bit around. And he says, "The name is Dr. Cornelius Orion. I'm a biochemist. I can make things grow. I can make things heal. I can make things, do the opposite. I can make them melt.
Birds?
Oh yes, I've melted many a bird in my time.
Ew.
But apparently I'm on a special mission by the Queen. I haven't had this in many years. I'm looking forward to it.
Things
You.
happen.
Not too much looking forward to you. Why exactly did you drag me out of the forest?
Did you refuse to answer questions?
You were asking very uncomfortable questions.
Well, those questions are of little importance right at this moment, but we will. Well, I suppose if you're pardoned, then we will still revisit them as nothing to do with any crime that you have committed.
Well, let's have your name, champion.
I am Knight Captain Steel Prism of the Queen's Guard. As Steel gives you a slight glare through his one good eye, probably on the same sort of equal scarring. Obviously, I have to see who has the most scars competition. But what part of him isn't covered? You can't. What part of most of him you can't see, as it's covered by full plate armor, as well as a shield strapped to his side, as well as two very iconic long swords as well.
That's Ubisoft iconic.
I mean, so iconic, I will show art of them.
No.
Everything. Oh wow. Wait. What?
No, that's a lot of scars.
But that's Thistle.
No,
He
that's
does not have. Well, that's Thistle's character. Who does not have any iconic swords of any kind.
I've just got to find. Oh, there we go. There they are. I'll just put them in there. No. Or maybe I'll put the big one, the large files in there.
You could always just paste it right into the Foundry.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Well, I did it in Foundry, but I think I might have selected the big file.
Oh. You might have to hit enter.
It's thinking about it.
Oh.
I'll put them into Discord for the moment.
What? Discord? Who does that?
I know. Oh, wait. You know what? I remember when I did that, it worked.
Up, there it is.
Ooh.
Here, I'll make it bigger. Boop.
Is it both of these or just one of them?
Both of them, he has two long swords.
Nice.
Ooh, shiny.
Echo's art.
Possibly two shiny. That's Sita, by the way.
Like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrap the
And
deck.
it kind of like nods.
Get the shiny.
And I already know who you are, but just so you can share with the class, and he nods like a lot more curtly toward Blue Angel.
She will give a equally curt, respectful nod back, and she'll look at the table. My name is Blue Angel, former Vice Admiral of the Queen's Navy Fleet. I was brought here to, well, assist and lend my own, namely my ability as a duelist. I have a couple of wins in in some fencing competitions. I came here also with my little boy. He's out there in the tavern. If you ever see him, feel free to go say hi to him. He always loves making new friends.
Oh, someone to play with.
Wait, the Blue Angel? The captain of the Battle of Sunken Reef?
The captain of the ship of the Ice Friend as well, the very one. Gives a warm smile. Well, I'm glad that my name is heard because I'm also very keen at keeping ponies in line. My boy has caused trouble in the past, and I'm very adept at doing that, at keeping ponies out of trouble. And she kind of looks at you again.
Ooh, him?
Orion will adjust his sunglasses.
But she keeps a smile. She's all smiles. Very warm. She's just saying these words. I look forward to working with you all.
Amden, I don't think you've introduced yourself.
No, he's going last in that thing. And I am Doctor, he says very pointedly at Orion. Amden, Aggressive Goose, but you can just call me Amden. I don't care for the formalities of it. And I am going to be your doctor, he says, like looking around you all. That means if I give you medicine, and you don't want to, I'm going to make you take it, or you will probably die. Because I know what I'm doing. Once again, he looks at... gives like a flash of his eyes dart to Orion just for a second, unlike some people. If I like you, I will probably address you by your name. Otherwise, if you're like Charlotte over here, he gestures toward Orion, probably going to be the name that sticks for a while. He smiles. He kind of
No. It's Orion. You mispronounced it.
Sorry, Charlotte. I couldn't hear you. And that's what he looks like. He kind of has this has this big cloak that comes up over his his neck. It's clear like if you drew the cloak back like over his head, like he definitely have like a pretty thin neck. Squishy person overall, I'm sure, but his cat.
Oh, I want to.
Yeah.
So much I want to impersonate you right now.
That would be so funny. If you look at his cat half, the tail and everything, it's all reminiscent of a Maine Coon. And he generally just seems to be kind of sipping tea, as one does. Alongside, just under the cloak, you guys could probably see a very fancy-looking rapier, with the same kind of clasp around the front of his cloak, which kind of has the book on it, the symbol of the author. So kind of shows a denomination of his religion, more or less. And he has a staff on the other side, which seems to be all sorts of healing. And
it's
you have
just
a staff of
not even a regular healing staff, it's super healing.
it's super healing.
I have one of those too.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Nice.
So kind of
Just
like,
double checking, do you both know how staves work?
yes, I do.
It's different depending on whether you're a prepared caster or a spontaneous cast.
Well,
I might need to read up on the rules a bit.
Okay, so
Sure.
what everybody can do is use, you get as many points per day in the staff as the highest level spell you can cast.
So 9. Okay.
9. So yeah, so it has 9 points when you wake up. Bing, 9 points. Yay.
Yay.
If you're a spontaneous person, you can spend just 1 point to cast any spell it has if you spend a equal level slot, your own power. So basically, you just use it to expand your repertoire. Basically, does that make sense?
Okay.
A prepared person can once a day blow one of their prepared spells to recharge the staff with as many points as the level they just blew into it. Anybody can spend as many points as the level of the spell they're casting out of the staff to just make the staff do the thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so making the staff do a level 1 spell, 1 point.
I have a warranty on this bad boy. The battery life better not fail me.
So I could spend 7 points to cast a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
And then two 7th level spell slots as a spontaneous caster to cast 2 more 7th level spells.
No, not exactly. You could spend 1 point and blow a 7th level slot of your own to squeeze out the 7th level spell out of that staff.
But you can only do that once per day?
No, you can do that as many times as you want.
Okay.
Technically, 9
So I
times.
can do
You
that.
can only cast 9 level spells. You
Well,
have 9
Well,
points.
yeah, so eventually you're going to run out of spells, so...
Right. I'm just yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, the spontaneous are just limited by how many slots they got, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna impersonate him.
Welcome to Spontaneous Land. Whee!
You just turn into Amden?
Yep.
Just right now?
Yep.
And he probably like he blinks and he double takes, and he's just
What?
staring.
are you as big as him or are you still small?
Big, right?
I can adjust as much as I want.
Dr. Amden, is this how you reproduce?
I didn't.
Oh, that scared me.
He picks up,
It's actually a very well made disguise. It looks
He's-
just like him.
He's not like looking away. He does grab his teacup and he's just sipping and staring. I don't recall being asexual.
What the heck? Oh my god,
Hey.
all these spam emails.
Look, you're never too old to learn more about yourself.
He
Oh, I
continues to
think I
stare.
can impersonate your voice also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He continues to stare. Unless you're going to make a pointed comment at me right now, you better choose your next words carefully.
I.
That was the worst.
He doesn't say hi to any pony.
Worst impression I've ever heard.
I.
I had
I mean,
no
start
idea we had a changeling with us.
I mean, really, as Amden immature impersonations go, that was lackluster.
Well, I suppose with the pleasantries done, we should focus on the matter at hoof.
Oh, back to Everworld? Whee!
Demons, daemons.
It does not look too pleased about
Demons,
the
daemons, and
switching of his
devils.
personality.
Alright.
Alright. As I switch music, because I was telling you that you already knew a thing. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Just checking. Can you see over here?
Kind of.
Kinda?
I mean, I can.
That square there is black for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let me find. There you are.
We can see right above it, but we can't see.
Meow.
Okay.
Now we can see.
Zoomity zoom.
I can see clearly now.
Alright,
The
just
fog is
for
gone.
preparation's sake, Amden is going to kind of tell you what he thinks of the situation here, which is if there's demons and stuff, probably means they are being pulled in from somewhere. So he
Well, I
is-
mean, I was about to tell you what Amden
Right,
already
'cause
knows because
yeah.
Amden is super smart.
yeah, we did the precision check. Yeah, what's that?
Yes. Do you see these impressive looking obelisks rising into the air somewhat sinisterly?
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly worrying. Your other brave members of the guild found them. They squinted at them and then took notes and then left. Because they had no idea what the hell to do about it.
Very well.
There was a pony spotted by one of these, and speaking about the other one, seems to be involved in the same cult as whatever is. Well, I mean, they don't even have that for sure, but he's somewhat related because he was spotted right at one of these things, like praying, contemplating, doing something. But he was also spotted like down here. They attempted to capture him, but he managed to get away. He was captured, but he slipped away when they were trying to get him back to someplace.
To Vilsia Town for, yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
sound too good.
it didn't work. Attempts were made, okay?
They should have kept a better grip on them.
So, in theory, that person's around and maybe has some answers. You're also, at least 20% certain these things have something to do with it. In your downtime, because, I mean, you had lots of downtime, you weren't even playing, gosh. You were able to discern that these things are putting out some sort of horrible frequency that leaches off into the abyss, which is to say, yeah, those are definitely demon-focused things, whatever they are.
Alright, this information is relayed to the group. We're dealing with very mean individuals from something called the Abyss. I'm sure that you've all heard of this in some fashion.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will take up the case of this.
Well, what is your case? What case are you taking?
Oh, is he an investigator archetype? Epic.
He does have that as part of the archetypes. Yes.
That's incredible.
I could do some assistance with it as well.
Would that be an occultism role?
I'll take up the case of the demonic.
No. Religion checks were already made on if you knew anything about this or not.
Okay.
Of which Amden went, of course I do.
The abyss, fascinating, and Blue Angel could be seen pulling out some stone, like a stone slab, and like scribbling on it.
We don't want to. Not a visits in your off time.
For sake of argument, give me some diplomacy blind rolls to see how much you were paying attention to the other people while you were busy doing level 18 things. Amden,
Ryan-
stop knowing everything. Dear God.
I'm sorry.
Ryan
It's
is
a
great at
curse.
them.
Whoops, sorry.
Let me just check because I got a few things that might help me with diplomacy.
That Lee too. That is not blind.
Very
I'm
well.
going to erase it now. Goodbye.
Now my diplomacy badge did not help.
There you go. All right, you did things. Blue Angel and
blind.
that's not
Oh,
blind.
again.
Blind. There we go. Oh.
Yep.
Bugger. +2 to
There's-
that.
For some reason, Orion Super was not paying attention to the low-level people. Why would Orion even give them like half a second, really?
Why should he pay attention to those who are untalented and untested?
See? I knew. Alright, but Blue Angel and Amden, on the other hoof, were totally paying attention. Because that's what they do. I imagine that Amden was more probably just reviewing the notes.
Yeah, pretty much.
She
talks to
speaking to
people.
literally nobody. Alright, but yes, they met with demons once before, actually 2 times before. One time over here, there was a temple that the demons were very interested in, and the party just kind of went in and kind of did what the demon wanted, and then the demon was happy and left. What did that mean? I don't know, but that happened. That was the thing that happened. The person who was let out on that claimed to have some affinity for APEP, which is never a good thing.
Oh dear.
Now the other one, which was way more random, was around here-ish, where they were happily taking a jaunt and ran into essentially a demonic version of football. The Seekers involved totally did not want to play this game, and so they made it a battle, and it became a very, very, very bloody battle. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, let's play a game. Let's not. Okay, pain. Ah, pain.
I'm sure not taking a healer's kit with them was certainly something they foresaw ahead of time.
Yeah, that was part of the problem, yes. But either way, that was another definitely demonic thing that they ran into. So those are several things that you know demonically to the south that there, might be things, problems.
Well, should probably find where these things are coming in from. Typically these kinds of things have a source.
The obelisks seem to be the best course of action to investigate first.
Yeah, if they're causing trouble, why not just tear them down?
Let's go check it out.
Just often destroying things can cause more problems if they're not removed correctly.
All right, where are you headed? Feel free to ping where you want to head to.
I would assume the obelisks, unless anyone else has got any objections.
Seems like the most sensible.
What?
Place to start.
Objections or oblections? Huh? Okay, I'm sorry.
What?
Anyway, since you are all level 18 badasses, I'm not going to even bother tracking health, as in supplies and stuff. So I'm going to guess that you probably have something to take care of that.
Yeah.
Tell me at least one of you has something to take care of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And most of the random encounters around here you would probably laugh at.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh
Rawr!
no! A giant squirrel! Zap!
Food.
I'm a troll! Yeah, I'm not impressed. What if I'm
Zap.
2 trolls? Not scared. What if we're 20 trolls? Okay, this is getting annoying.
I have someone who wants to hire you.
Meteor swarm.
No!
Cast massacre.
We don't need to leave devastation wherever we go.
It says you.
It's okay, I can fix it. Why am I blessed all of a sudden?
Because you
Yeah.
switched to Anthem.
No, okay.
Because you made mistakes, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna...
Also, I'm confused. I have a second level
Okay,
spell, and I don't know
you-
where it came from.
Wow, this map is totally broken. I don't know what's going on, but we're not going to use this map because it's not working. Onwards. This map is cool, but it's also been taken. So we're not going to use that map either.
This thing.
That thing! Remember that thing?
And Blue Angel, your son is here.
I wish. And she pulls out her stone tablet and starts writing in it again.
Nice.
She
Scribble,
writes on a
scribble.
stone tablet?
She does. She's pulling out a slate. And she keeps writing on it. Like
Is she writing Does she write in Coptic?
I don't know what that means.
Very old language the Babylonians used to talk in.
No, she's writing in Ponish. She's just like,
Sylvan?
yeah,
Okay,
Sylvan.
but
She's
yeah,
just
that-
like
that
writing on
sounds
it,
Sylvan.
and then the letters are like on it, and then
Don't understand where this.
yeah,
What?
she just seems to be keeping writing on it.
Hey, I could drag myself out. Oh no.
And then whenever and then like, you know, she does this multiple times a day, probably within like an hour and an hour and a half apart, and then she'll like wipe what she had written clean, and then she'll write on it again.
Poof. Don't mind me as I clean the slate, like literally.
Are we meant
And
to
I'm-
see the blanked map?
You're not well, right? I mean, right now, I imagine you don't see much of anything.
I see
Do you?
snow.
Yeah, it kind of looks like we're
No!
going through space.
Yeah,
I like this.
I tripped out when I tabbed back in.
Not sure
Start
how
now.
that's bad.
All right, all right, Captain Blue
Ooh,
Angel, full throttle.
That's Vice Admiral.
The Bryce.
So I throw you all up here, but also I need a thing. Please stand by for thing.
Starlog 6542.5.
Oh, there we go. That's sort of a thing. Meh. Drop you. You look very silly. All right. But I have placed an obelisk upon the map. Enjoy that.
Oh,
A Dubian obelisk.
You should be able to see it, in theory.
It is technically dark,
Yeah.
but he has the light spell.
Hooray!
Ooh, put that out, so-called doctor. I got
Wow.
something better for you.
my map's frozen. I'm going to reload.
What? Frozen?
Put what out?
Everything's just frozen.
Orion
I mean, this
pulls
is a
that up
pretty
for you,
cold,
Doctor.
pretty cold map.
Ba-dum-bum,
Hello.
ba-dum-bum, bum.
I kind of recognize where we are.
What does Orion pull out?
Deeps.
It's in the chat there, Dark Vision Elixir. You can pull that effect onto yourself. And you will be happy to know that Orion has a really cool feat. It is Extend Elixir.
Okay, but I mean, you don't really need that since this lasts for a whole day.
Now,
I know, but now it lasts for 2 days.
Ah.
when you like hand him this,
Aha.
he kind of just like blinks down at it a little bit. Yeah, I prefer not to be colorblind. Swing.
Dark Vision. Dark Vision. Anybody want Dark Vision?
Who doesn't have it?
When I load back in, I find out if I've got it or not.
I don't have dark vision, that's for sure.
I don't have dark vision, but I can just cast light.
Great.
No, light hurts the eyes.
Look,
I'm going
biochemist,
outside.
if you want to
I
sling
can
those in a
also
cave or
cast
something, we'll
Fireball.
need to be, subtle, he says. Quoting, like,
All right. Just to
We'll
point
use-
out, Extend Elixir only works when you drink your own potion.
Extend Elixir, your own personal energy. Oh, okay. So I can't just like put my own energy into the elixir and pass it off.
No, it's as you drink it, you
Unfortunately-
do fancy things, and it lasts twice as long.
Well, even so, that's still 24 hours for anybody who wants it.
There you go. That's a pretty long time. And since I'm pretty sure you can make plenty,
What does
everybody gets
double
dark vision.
do?
Woo. Nothing.
X-ray vision?
No, it just increases the range.
There is no range in PF2.
And then,
What?
Special kind of alchemist can make greater dark vision.
Ooh.
Indian's looking at this thing here.
So
All
you
right.
can see through.
So
see through
this
magic
is that
darkness.
great big pillar that you saw on the map. You remember that thing?
Mhm.
Great
Nope.
and
Yeah.
ominous. Feel free to give me a religion check if you're trying to like get a feel for it.
No problem.
Okay.
I'll fly up
Goodbye.
and land on it.
Ryan's gonna roll
Oh,
perception to see if anything's mucking about.
All right.
blind.
That's not blind. Poof.
That's not blind. Thanks for soaking that one, though.
There you go. I mean, obviously nobody else rolled a 1.
No, make that blind. Go.
That's a roll somewhere between 1 and 20. Ooh.
But what about modifiers?
That should be added.
Well, yes, but you already know what your modifiers are. I'm just talking about the die. The die! It's to die for. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Alright, but yes, as you squint at this thing and try to get a feel for it, there is definitely a sense of slimy heat. This is clearly connected to some other place. You're going to guess probably that abyss that was mentioned earlier. The way it is hooked in there, you get the sensation that it is probably physically connected, as in if somebody knew how, they could probably use it to get there or back. That sounds like an exciting adventure.
Oh boy.
Sounds like it's a gateway to the other plane. Perhaps it's a way to ensure you arrive where you exactly want to be.
Is there a
Sounds intense.
is there a I guess is this a tap the ley line situation?
I wonder if we could devise a way to trap it to like just disintegrate anybody who tries to use it.
That's unkind.
No, you know,
Huh?
says Amden, kind of like sitting back. Just wait till somebody pops out here,
I mean,
get them,
they're demons.
and ask them questions.
So are we setting up camp here, Dr. Amden?
Oh, well, Charlotte, I feel like we should ask, and he looks for the champion, your handler.
Who is literally directly behind you.
Yeah. There he is. So, two options here. We could try to go in there ourselves, or we wait till somebody comes out, get them, ask them questions, and then go in ourselves anyway. Smiles.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to find more answers on the other side than we are this side. Potentially.
And you, wizard. Anything you see wrong with this?
I don't know. Do I see anything wrong with this? I mean, aside from the obvious, it being a.
I mean, it's clearly linked to the abyss. One problem is, none of you have actually figured out how to use it. You just know that it theoretically could be used.
Okay. Well, then I will inspect it and see if I can figure out how to use it.
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, so
Abyssal creatures usually like fresh blood in all their rites and rituals, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean that always works. All right, so I'm going to click a thing. There it is. Boop.
Click
That
thing.
one. And it will actually even be public. What? Ooh, I can actually put it into DC. What? That's amazing. Okay. One moment. I was given a macro. You like macros, don't you? Who doesn't like macros? Come on.
Macros are good.
Macros are great.
Macros are magic.
Is there any text or symbols on it at all?
All right. Boom, boom. All right. Bam. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta actually select all the people. No.
Wow.
So if you have religion, feel free to roll that. If you don't, you probably shouldn't, because
Be in chat.
Nothing popped up for me, so
nothing popped up.
yeah.
Nope,
so
nothing popped up.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Popped up for me, but
I
I guess
thought
I.
it popped up for me, but the button, alas, is not doing the clicks.
Okay, let me try harder. Me.
there you go.
Nope,
that
there
worked.
is an error in progress. Error in the properties of that specific thing.
I
I'm just
don't
looking.
have
I'm just looking at
religion. Okay.
console errors.
Popped up. It popped up, but I can't click the button and nothing happened.
Yeah, David.
I am
Let me click the button.
disappointed. Anyway, feel free to give me solely public religion-y rolls.
Oh, public.
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 Oh well, can you reveal
Public.
the one?
I
It says
guess
Public.
you did
Public.
really well.
Oh, good grief, Dr. Amden.
And stop stealing all the limelight. Oh my god.
With our religious expert.
Yeah, if it's a religion thing, he's got you.
I am disappointed that this does not work because they actually improved it quite a bit. Nice. Well, hopefully they'll get it back to working again. One day. One day. Now, all right. So the Steelist of Prisms is trying really hard to figure this out. Amden is fairly certain. Aha! You just need to, and that's when you all disappear because Steel poked the thing. Thanks, Steel.
Oh no.
Steel.
Oh,
You
we
had
were-
one job, Steel.
He's
One
just
job.
like okay, we have to poke that thing and that. You ready, Steel? Steel? Has anybody seen Steel?
Did we determine if there was writing on it?
There are patterns, but to call them writing would be a bit generous.
Are they written in abyssal?
No, and
Okay.
they're not words. They're patterns. There's a difference, damn it.
But steel is already on, correct?
You're all already gone.
Oh.
All of
Oh,
you.
it
He
activated
reached
in
out
there.
and
Yeah.
grabbed all of us. Yeah.
Great. That's what I get
Just
for sitting on top.
Steel, you did it! You figured it
Congratulations!
out.
Oh, for the love of, he just kind of like
I
thumps his
failed
holy book together.
upwards.
Task failed successfully.
Okay, no, that's useless. I'm going to delete that.
Well, at least he didn't trigger the self-destruct.
It could have been worse, is all we're saying.
I
Yeah,
managed
I
to
mean,
turn off the alarm, though.
Hey,
It
and then,
could've,
this is
you know-
probably where he starts looking between Orion and now Steel. Wherever we're at now, whatever plane that we've been taken to, he looks left and right to them, and he really starts taking notice of all the scars more clearly now. Look, I will heal you, but only if you don't do, like, if you do stupid things, I'm gonna let you live with that pain.
Alright, I'm gonna grab you all, copy, move you over.
It seems to have gotten the impression that you guys do a lot of things
Oh.
to get those scars.
This thing has. This map is empty. This is very worthless.
The Abyss, I mean, it's fitting.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I can't really argue that. I
Well-
mean, yes, I can. I can argue that. I'm arguing that.
It's a minesweeper board.
Yeah,
Ooh,
pretty
now
much.
you're talking.
Pretty much, pool guy. This, yeah, I won't take you to the hospital because you won't learn anything if I do. That's pretty much the mindset.
I'm just waiting for the moment when Dr.
Oh.
Randall needs a medic. It's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, it will be.
Well, some of these scars are from protected others, so.
Activate.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Now you have appeared.
This looks like a level 18 map.
I'm gonna drop you all
Whoa.
onto it,
Oh,
but I need to actually put you in the right places. So you're here.
whoa.
And is there a squid?
You are here, and you are here, and you are over there, and you are here. All right, I have placed you on the things. We do not have the appropriate music going on, though, which is what really. Come on.
Is Crystal meant to be? Oh yeah, we're two on each. Cool.
I thought you were gonna ask a
Ooh.
question about crystal math.
Wait, what?
Crystal was on the right place because she was moving around.
Don't
We
worry.
need battery acid, phosphorus.
You need a grid.
Wait,
How
no,
Ryan
wrong
would be
one.
the kind to know how to make a map.
Not that I've ever done anything like that before, but I just read about it, you see.
We have to go.
Also, David.
Hi.
I would like to get the plane shift spell at some point. I know it's uncommon, but
Well,
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
would
if
be
you
nice.
figure this out, that seems like a good reason to learn it.
Also, just for your information, is that if you're aiming to learn this,
yeah, okay. I'll just pocket some kind of rock or something.
I feel like it's a perfectly positioned thing to know. Probably get rid of that stuff.
All right, you have appeared in this strange place atop these tall pillars. Fog streaming just under you, lightning arcing from this curious thing here. I mean, really, what is it?
Looks like a gyroscope.
Looks like some kind of puzzle.
I don't know.
No.
What are we rolling? What are we rolling to identify this thing?
I mean, the giant skulls in the ground do give that impression.
That just could be past
I mean, really, come on. However, the lightning arcs together, allowing a creature to appear who needs a better icon than that. One moment. Boop. They deserve a better icon, damn it. Alright, there we go. Update. No, they do not want to be a Mayan man. Also, oh, actually they are large. Okay, there we go. Perfect. They appear.
He's very far away.
Yes, he is far away. But he steps towards you, squinting as you do. But no, stop that.
Oh, it's in meters, not.
What? Meters? Who does meters?
Gross.
Apparently this map does meters.
What are we? European?
Ugh.
Well, I mean, to be fair, America's pretty much the only country to open this
European?
We're the only ones doing it right.
Okay, now we're in feet, but I mean that's still like not the. It's better, but it's.
1 second, I'm giving you squares.
It's okay.
There
We can
you
do
go.
this. We can do this. Hooray!
Where's.
Look at those beautiful, beautiful squares.
100 feet. I can deal with that.
This gent steps out and gives you all a bit of a nasty glare. You're not who's supposed to be here. What were you doing? He says with a bit of a foul grin.
Counterpoint, meteor swarm.
Is that
Roll
literally what you're
initiative
doing?
We have come on the behalf of. Oh, she's going right for it.
Alright, that's why I'm asking. Is that literally what you're doing?
Well,
Out
I'm
of
taking
character,
a
does
new
anybody
form.
have any objections?
I'm taking a new form.
Well, Amden is going to be relying on people to talk to him for a second while he's trying to just recognize creature first, identify the creature.
Yeah.
When they want to talk, let them then destroy them afterwards. They often reveal information.
Okay.
Anyway, it's up to you. Are you doing the thing?
No, I'll hold.
Still will give you a critical too. All you guys.
Alright, well then he is indeed addressing you all. So what are you doing here? Make it amusing.
Hi, Mr. Scary Demon.
I'm not gonna be recognized.
He scowls. Demon? That's insulting. Wait,
Clearly he's a
Alright.
devil.
are you here looking for demons? You fools, you've come to the wrong place.
The wrong plane.
And what plane is this then?
He rolls his eyes. By the way, I should probably click this. Boop. There.
Thank you.
If you
That's
want to
what I was
identify it with religion.
Oh, good grief.
This is a very popular knowledge today, by the way. Crystal, you have no idea. Orion, you're it's a
Should've
guy
gotten expert
in a
religion
horned
instead of
outfit. Steel, it's a really beefy skeleton. But Amden knows what it is because Amden knows everything.
I rolled another one.
Amden, you get to ask a question. What's your question?
Ah, boy. Any, I guess, if he's recognized the creature, does the name come free with that, or is that a question of its own?
I'm not going to give you the name, but I will tell you that this is clearly a devil, not a demon.
Gotcha. Devil, not a demon.
Interesting.
A very powerful devil.
Lawful
Say.
evil instead of chaotic.
So,
There's a difference.
just, I guess, confirming weaknesses. I think I know, but
It is weak to Care Bears.
yeah.
It really does not want to be Care Bear scared. Oh my god, do not even think about it.
I didn't take that spell. Oh well.
I mean, if that was not clear, good. Good is his weak.
Yep.
I've got that in abundance.
Wrong character.
Wrong lever.
That was your question, as he is busy squinting at you all. Squint. Now, the way I see it, there are two possibilities, he says, extending one finger. I could send you back to whatever dump sent you here. Are you horses? Oh god, you're horses. And that's
Ponies.
right. Okay, yeah, that is a specific kind of horse. Thank you for elucidating on that.
You're
Or
welcome.
we could have a fight, I guess, but that really feels like a waste. Although it might be fun.
Be a waste of resources.
So this is
See?
not the abyss.
You were trying to go there.
Yeah. Well, no, but
Yes, but no.
Should we be
Ah.
talking to this guy?
Okay, you know what? I don't really want to deal with this. Bye.
he just kicks us out.
Perhaps I
That
shouldn't,
was interesting.
perhaps I shouldn't touch the obelisk this time round.
Storm around a little.
Yeah, he's squinting at this now. Well,
You all appear smelling a bit of brimstone, but intact.
Oh,
Not the
shoot.
worst I've ever smelled.
clearly, says Amden, like a little bit, like miffed by this a little bit. Someone needs a good lesson of some idiom.
Now, all you wonderful, knowledgeable people, what did you figure out from there? Is this portal these things are coming
Orion,
from,
why
or
are
not?
you flying so high?
He.
He,
Oh, sorry.
I mean, y'all go ahead. I'll let David know what I'm doing.
He relays to the party effectively. Devil, don't like good damage. Realistically speaking, he kind of gives like a little bit of a shrug. He's just gonna keep doing what he's doing. We could have a day to prepare. He smiles.
Don't think it was he was our enemy.
Nor do I. I'm wondering, we're looking for demons, right?
As far as I'm aware.
And
And
devils, we can easily make a contract with.
I wouldn't recommend that.
He gives you a slow look.
That depends on how good you are at contracts.
He's like literally like squinting at you. Please tell me that was a joke.
How else do you keep them out of the realms?
You kill them.
Yeah, that's an option, but if you can turn them on themselves.
It's usually not the easiest thing to do. Devils are they're a bit crafty with their words. They know how to entrap you. It's like they went to school or something. They've been doing it a lot longer than you have.
Oh, yeah, not me, but you've got big brains.
Did anyone recall or work out how the obelisk works other than blind activating?
That's what Orion's looking at right now.
What the heck's that?
I got a nat 20 on the thing that David asked for that.
Why is there a new person here?
Why shouldn't there be a new person here?
No, not that. That is the wrong icon. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That is not what I was going for, damn it. Mistakes have been made, okay? God.
I was wondering.
Orion wanted to look at the capstone of the obelisk to see if it had any significance.
You're looking at the capstone?
Yes.
Well, how do you want to make a fresh religion check? Are you any good at that?
No. But I'll do it anyway.
Well, who might have stopped you? You squint at it suspiciously. You're pretty sure if you remove the capstone, it probably wouldn't work very well. However, there is a snap, crackle, and a pop as a pony just kind of casually appears.
Sitting right next to me?
No, I mean, they literally just, they're still standing. They just stepped out of somewhere.
Emden looks down at this one. He snaps like just like he was at the table. Come on, out with the name. Let's hear it.
No, too late. I already found.
They squint a bit. Oh, you're not supposed to be here.
No,
Identify yourself.
I'm serious, Dave.
I mean, the same could be said of you.
Wait, what are you doing?
I pounce.
Oh.
Pounce?
Before he turned around, it was saying,
Well, I mean, they
Hello.
stepped out from the obelisk, so they are facing you.
well, grab.
Feel free to give me an athletics check. Whee!
Okay.
Also, you could just target it and click grab. That works too.
You know you can do.
You can.
So I did manage to pocket a stone from that.
Yes.
Plane.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You literally have a rock from hell.
A devil rock. Yay.
Is that a skill or effect? Utility?
Open up your sheet, and under the action tab, you will see lots of skill actions.
That's a local thing. You actually have to enable that on your own workbench setting.
That's why I'm not seeing it.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't even know I turned it on. But I see it. Do you see what I... Anyway, click on the cogs on the upper right. Click on configure settings. Go down to... You said it's part of the workbench? Go down to PF2E workbench.
And then it'll be like skill actions, location, top or bottom.
There it is, skill actions.
Hold on.
Top, bottom, or disabled. Click one of those.
Wait.
Not
I had
disabled.
configure sheet. Where in act?
What? Click on the cogs on the upper right.
Yes, I did, and I get configure
Click on
sheet.
configure settings.
And not on your character sheet. On.
Not on
That's
your
what he
character.
said on your character sheet. Okay.
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 Well, we're trying to put something on your character sheet. So anyway, click on the cogs in the upper
I'm
right.
there.
Click on
Or-
configure settings. Go to PF2E workbench. Scroll down a little bit, and you will see skill actions position.
Okay.
Change it to not be disabled.
Thank you.
Top or
Save.
bottom, really doesn't matter. Hit save.
Okay.
Now, in your sheet, on the actions section, you should see a bunch of actions.
Let me close my sheet.
So many actions.
And if you don't, you might just have to reload.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, just reload.
No. I
Um,
see them.
Athletics, just roll for me.
Or you could just roll. What? Fine. Make me do all the work. I see how it is. Bam.
Well, it's
The windows are popping up, and it's hard to.
Wow.
really
You
get
grabbed
the-
this poor person really, really well.
I.
They are now restrained in your comforting hug. I don't know you that well. They say somehow calmly, despite this.
Hmm?
Imp is gesturing to steal. So stand in between them and that obelisk, if you would.
I've got to get down there first. How big's the jump?
You could climb up. It's difficult terrain, but otherwise not really
it's-
stopping you.
Oh, it's up rather than down.
Yes.
Oh, climbing.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, what?
Yeah, this is like a nice little nook in the side of a hill.
Oh,
not
yeah, it's an optical.
on top of the
It's
hill.
an optical illusion thing. I see it now.
Optical illusion.
What? This is up from here?
It's one of those things where you can, if you look at it in a different way, it can be up.
All right, I thought it was up.
The campsite looks up from the.
Yeah.
It looks
I
so
mean,
down.
Yeah,
These are definitely walls going up.
Because, like, this goes. This
Oh,
is
I see.
down.
Yeah,
right?
I just had to kind of like re-evaluate it.
Yeah, like
But
initially.
either way, you can get there. What's the problem?
Yeah, I'm climbing up to it.
Go for it.
Oh,
Down. Climbing down to it.
up, down.
I don't care which way you're climbing, but
Yeah.
you did it.
While this is going on, I'm saying, so who are you?
I am but a simple priest. Have you come to worship?
I worship nothing.
He inclines his head. That is your choice, but then there's not much for us to discuss.
I take his form.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What is who you worship?
And he turns. Well, tries to turn. Somebody's still hugging him.
Yeah.
I'll rotate him.
Ah, yes, the all-seeing one, the Scuddler, he says with a nod. They're the one that understands what needs to be done, what is broken, and what can be fixed.
Do they have a name?
He inclines his head. To hear their true name would it be to invite madness. I don't hate you that much.
The Unspoken.
Oh, no, not that one. Besides, that one has a very convenient name. You just said it.
And where have you just come from?
Oh, this, he says, trying to point at the obelisk. Damn you, Hugs.
He's got a hoof. He can point with his rear hoof.
Point. Okay, so he kicks generally at the obelisk. Kick.
Make sure they don't touch.
That is a lovely network. It allows us to travel freely between them.
Where was yours?
Mine? I don't own them.
So it's a nexus. Interesting.
And where did you? Where is yours located in Everglow then? Or...
He blinks. I mean, this is an Everglow, isn't it?
Yes. Well, you obviously traveled from Everglow, or did you travel from another plane?
Oh, no, he says, shaking his head. I just thought I would spare myself a lot of walking.
Yeah. So, where in Everglow did you, was you before you were here?
Oh, just to the southwest.
Southwest.
About a week's travel? He says, tapping at his chin, or at least trying. Damn you, Hugs.
Hugs.
Not at Hugs.
I know we've got another one southeast from us, which is about a day or two away. So there must be another one further.
Oh no, not that one. He says, shaking his head. Shake.
Wait, like, is it across the ocean?
Oh, I would love to be responsible for that, but no, we haven't gone that far. It's a very large ocean, you know.
Yeah.
What's the name of the demon you're working with there? One-eyed monster.
Called him the Scuddler.
Yes, that is a fine name for them, but I imagine that doesn't satisfy you.
No, we're very curious.
Deep sigh. All right, give me a moment. I'll translate it to Sylvan. You can, like, his tongue is curling and it looks like he's literally trying to figure out how to say this in Sylvan properly. And Sylvan is a very lyrical language that is, like, really not fit for demonic names, to be perfectly honest. But he's trying his best, damn it. I don't suppose any of you speak Infernal, do you?
I do.
Oh!
Try me.
Oh, how lovely. Then I will just give you the Infernal name. That is much easier, really.
I probably should, but I don't have that language.
What?
I haven't picked my languages yet.
Are you even living?
I know Aklo, Celestial, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Knoll, and Undercommon, though. I skipped Abyssal and Infernal because I didn't think it'd have anything to do with demons.
I just want to, like, throughout this, just for your information, David, I'm going to be just rolling a blind perception to continue to sense motive on this guy. It's a wisdom-based skill, I figure I could do that.
Do I recognise the name that they give me in Infernal? Oh, you give it to me.
I did. Theoretically, you should all be able to see it, assuming you know Infernal.
I do not.
If I guess Amgen will kind of like look to the rest of you guys. The translation is Duke Tope, High Seer of the Lowest.
Sounds more of a title than a name.
A Duke? Ooh.
What is
He
your relationship
frowns.
with this Duke?
Oh, I am a faithful follower. A simple priest and nothing more.
Oh, so you don't do any favors for the Duke?
He shakes his head. Oh, no. Especially compared to you. Oh, goodness. I'm fairly certain you could do terrible things to me if you really wanted to.
What are your goals?
Of course, Duke Toops goes.
Which are? I don't have all day.
He wishes to see, and he wishes to explore. He likes to see things. Don't. And then he frowns. Oh no, you don't. He shakes his head.
Could I make some kind of like check to recall knowledge on the specific Duke person? Anything related?
Sure. Why the heck not?
Awesome.
Now you have his name. Yay, names.
Yeah.
And could you type his name out in the chat?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, I did for those who speak Infernal.
There you go. Here's in Sylvan.
No! How dare you translate his name to that foul language?
And then it's religion, right?
Yes.
Ah, boy, religion.
Religion.
Amden finally loses his winning streak of rolling, in the 40s, like constantly. Gee whiz.
That's amazing.
Now, I should point out of character that Luminous doesn't actually exist yet. She's not in fact, she's probably on the long path to trying to become a god.
Gotcha.
Right.
But she is not one yet.
She ain't level 18
That is why
yet.
I worship Sheila.
Give me some blind perception checks. Perception.
Perception.
Anybody who's listening to the guy.
It matters, GM. Ryan
Yes.
has true echolocation.
Ooh. But no, nothing sneaking up on you. That you see.
I am also detecting magic.
Ooh, who does that? Feel free to
Exploration
use.
activity.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's actually on you. There you go. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it. Good
I
job.
did do it.
Woo.
And it's heightened to 4th level, so.
Well, yes, I imagine it's heightened to the highest level you can. It's just that there is no 9th level version, which is disappointing, really.
Well, I mean, because specifically I have it through what is it? Arcane Sense. Yeah,
fancy.
Arcane Sense. But since I'm legendary in Arcana, it's heightened to 4th level, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. However, what I was going to put out is it sure sounds like they were making a reference to something, and they're being in the know about something that they are not sharing with you because, well, I don't know.
We don't worship their Duke.
Well, you don't. Turns out.
The Duke.
Your religion tells you that the Duke there does have a place in the demonic order. Now, of course, demonic order is somewhat of a contradiction.
Yeah, they're chaos demons.
Well, the way they work is the strongest tends to be the one that gets to call the shots. The
Right.
Duke has secured their place by endeavoring to always make themselves useful to whoever wins that contest. They are a a tradesperson in secrets and knowledge. They learn things so that whenever somebody rises to the top of the pile, they're right there with a nice smile. It's like, so you want to actually know something?
And kind of looks at look here, lackey.
Do you
We don't have all day.
secrets?
You're trying to be cryptic, and he kind of looks toward steel, almost knowingly. And this guy here does not like evil things. So either you're gonna come out and tell us, or you're gonna have to deal with him. Gestures toward.
Well, what's your question?
And
How does this thing work?
Oh, that's easy. He says, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Tell, not show.
Fine.
I'm very curious.
I can at
Tell
least
me-
point.
Can,
Tell
but no
me.
touching.
Hey,
Tell me.
Crystal,
All right.
you're the wizardry type, right? Can't you
What?
just go inside this guy's head and get whatever we want from him?
No.
Right, but he is pointing. All
I'm a
right.
wizard, not a psychic.
It does help if you know Infernal, which some of you do. How fortunate for you. All you have to do is spell out the proper word. And he starts pointing at the shapes. The shapes form the upper parts of each letter, not the entire letter. He squints. Do you understand that?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He nods. He's wondering how on earth Steel managed to hit just the right amount. This is the right runes I got up there in the first.
I mean, if you just start mashing the keyboard, stuff will happen.
Yeah, you got 1,000 monkeys in a room, right? Like that's the whole analogy.
Perfect porting. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely that. Just dumb luck. I'll get through life.
Yeah, he squints. Now there is a trick, and since I don't know, you seem like interesting people, I'll even tell you the trick. Every time you hit the top of a letter, the next one needs to be the bottom of the next letter,
Sensing
and then
motive.
back to the top. Go for it. Give me that blind perception check.
Yeah.
Sublimed.
Wait, what?
And other people do that too. I'm just making.
They
I'm
are sensing all the motives.
pretty much verifying that his instructions aren't ringing to me as anything suspicious.
Or sabotage.
Hey, it does sound like he's being legit about it.
All right, I'll write that down.
So, as I was saying, top, bottom, top, bottom, and so on and so forth until you get to the end of whatever you're spelling out. Once you've arrived at the end, that's it. You're done. It will take you to what you have spelled out. There is no I'm finished button if you're looking for that. It does not wait.
I wonder how you managed to get it to take us to hell then.
I hit the right combination of buttons to
He hit
take
the
us.
hell button.
Yeah.
I mean, hell is a word in Infernal. We need to know the place we don't like.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Suppose that makes sense.
it sounds like it works very similar to the Mithril map, except for, well, you have to touch the word rather than just say it aloud when you stood in the right place.
The Mithril map, he says, kind of squinting. Mithril map. Oh, that? Oh. No, that's none of my business.
All right, next question. And he kind of like looks up the obelisk. Who else uses this? Because we need to know who we're pissing off.
Oh, as far as I'm aware, only the Scuddling one uses these.
And he is where?
Well, he is a Duke of the Abyss. He's normally in the Abyss, but he sends out his servants. He tries to call hoof at himself like me.
You ever had a house call with this Duke?
Oh, no, I'm not worthy of that.
Oh, who is?
Ooh.
His brows go up. Oh, if I ever met anybody that powerful, they'd probably destroy me.
Oh, I see. So we need to do a little bit of an island hopping campaign. Why don't you take us to your boss, who's the lackey of his boss, and we'll eventually make our way to this Duke.
Look, I have been given a very simple command, and I'm following it, and as long as I continue following it, then I won't get horrible visitors.
Your command is...
Oh, I'm to make sure...
I'm not entirely sure a face-to-face with the Duke is something we want.
I'm just to make sure that these work, and that those who arrive are following the Duke's orders, and to spread the good word. Would you like to hear more about the Duke?
No.
Oh.
I'd be interested in
He looks
who else
disappointed.
you've spread the word to.
Oh, random travelers and passers-by. I've saved them from monsters and such. Very good deed. And, in thanks, they heard the good word of the Duke. See, everybody wins.
Did the Duke happen to send said monsters to attack them?
What? No, he's the seer and the scuddler, not the monster rancher.
Who are you supposed to be reporting back to?
I'm sorry. What part of this involves reporting back to anyone?
This isn't
You're supposed to make sure it works.
Yes, I am. Do you have your various housekeepers report to you directly when they work? They just keep things clean and go home.
Well, there's obviously a chain of command of some sort. Someone has to know that you did your job.
Spoken like a devil.
Who do you get instructions from?
The one instruction I got, which is what set me on this motion, was a dream, most terrible and foul. He sighs as if he's like having a very fond memory.
And
Maybe if we cut his scalp open, we can literally dig for some answers.
I don't think that's how medicine works.
If there's going to be any killing, it's not going to be from you. I'm sure it is going to be from. He gives like a side glance to Steel.
Oh, I'm
Some evil
quite
shit.
helpless. I'm fairly certain you could murder me at any opportunity. However, the Duke is very particular. If he determines that I have become a way for his secrets to get out, then I'll die, my body will die, my things will probably, go away. He's very thorough about that, let's put it that way.
You
So-
under some sort of
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, we're pretty.
I mean,
good
it
at all
might be a geas. I'm really not entirely certain, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to poke it.
It's heightened 8.
Are you charming them? Why would you do that? I mean, this person is so high level, he's gonna resist it. Yeah, he didn't resist it.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh wow, we're bullying this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not nice at all. Is really what I'm saying. Oh wait, I think I might actually be using the wrong token. 1 second.
No,
where the
that's
hell-
the right token.
No, because I realized he's level 1. It's like, wait, no, he's not level 1. Come on. Boop, there he
Yeah.
is. All right, but I need to grab his token because tokens are good. All right, grab token, leave, go back to
I
him.
think his superior has to be the elusive Mayan man.
No, update. There we go. Okay, you go away. Poof. You. There you go.
Well, I
All right,
currently
we did
look
it.
like him, too.
What's that?
I already took his shape, so.
Oh, well. Anyway, he's gonna totally make this save. Okay, he still didn't make that save.
Actually, I think it's worse.
No, it's better.
No.
It's a critical
it's
failure.
Well,
It's
the
still
other
a
one
critical
is critical failure.
Yeah, it's still a critical failure, but it's a critical failure by less.
By less, yes.
Yes,
Be right
because
back. Use the
this
restroom.
one's level 7 instead of level 1, which is what?
I gave him a kiss on the cheek and let him go.
Well, congratulations. Now they're friendly. You gently set them down,
It was a whisper in his ear and then turned back.
and they incline their head left and they incline their head right. It's been such a long time. I feel like this conversation has barely begun. You're not going anywhere, are you?
Why don't you join us tonight in the cave where it's warm?
Oh, that sounds lovely, they say, clip-clopping their hooves. Clop, clop,
I
clop.
grin and look around to the rest
Now,
of you. I
one
assume
moment.
you
I
guys saw me.
do have to make sure this thing's working properly, and that's what I came here for. And he turns back towards the pillar.
Whoa. Let us help. Tell, point to Steel.
You
He
know
can do it.
how?
Well, describe to him and let him do it.
I would trust probably Undum, but or Crystal as magic users.
Yeah, he's kind of stepping in the way of Steel there. Oh no. I can help. And he smiles warmly, like the priest that he is, because he's kind of understanding what's going on here.
I'm digging out a warm bread for.
All right. Well, to make sure it's working properly, you have to dial in the word for here, and assuming you reappear right here, it's working. Hooray! On the other hand, if you end up somewhere else, or even just off a couple of feet, then it needs adjustment. That is one of my responsibilities to make sure that doesn't happen.
Do.
What's the name for here?
David?
Ah, I see. I will have a look at those sort of patterns within that. Now I can kind of read it. And
Now, don't forget.
1982, 37? What?
Don't forget. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom.
I'm writing that down just so you get that in the notes, because I know Orion's taking.
All right, just to remind, this has to be the top and bottom of the infernal shapes, and that's why they didn't look like letters, because it's literally just the top and sometimes the bottom of these infernal glyphs. It's like, well, okay.
So top, bottom, and put in the coordinates.
What do these coordinates go to?
Here.
Here. So he flashes like boop.
Oh, I
To the
appear
other.
there. Yeah, I think it's working.
You're mirrored.
Now, at this point, they actually squint at that. Squint. Oh, it's off by a couple of feet. Not terminal, but I probably should fix that. They are going to fix it unless you're stopping them.
No, I think this is interesting to observe. To help us understand it.
Educational.
Yeah,
What education? Who does that?
It's one of those just like we're gonna see how things work, so we have more information on how they're using this thing.
And so he actually slaps a hoof down on a spot that causes it to pop open. Boom. And he stuffs his, just like a hatch, boom, pops open.
Oh, wow.
And
Maybe
he
can fit
stuffs
so
his
many
stout
demons.
in there. It's like, okay, and over to here, and oh, look at this. And he sits back up and he holds up a crystal. Look, it's got some dirt on it, and he dusts it off. Dust. And he stuffs it back in, and he closes it. All right, it should work. Try again.
I'll stand over here and.
At this point, he steps back. Weep.
And try it again.
Boop, 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 boop.
You appear exactly where he was standing.
Ouch.
It's almost like he was avoiding being telefragged.
Huh. How many times can you do that?
Oh, well, until it breaks, I imagine.
Cool.
If we showed you a map, could you point out where the other obelisks are?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. No, he says, he's rubbing at his cheek. Wait, you're not part of the guild. We are friends, he says, looking over the one that charmed him with a nice big smile. But you're not part of the order. I'll get punished, and by punished, I probably mean dead, and I don't really want that. You don't want that, do you?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that would be bad.
Yeah,
Also-
let's avoid any death.
Also, I think that the nicest person this person's being nice to is the changeling, because it does specify you. Like the
Yes,
character.
that's why they're looking at you. It's like, oh, I mean, we're friends. We don't want that. Come on.
No, I really don't want that at all. And I
Orine's gonna,
give him a never hug.
Orine's
Yeah.
gonna try to diplomatize with him. Well, look at the bright side. If you do die, then your soul gets to be with this Duke forever. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
That's
No.
miserable.
Yeah, they said that they don't want that.
He inclines his head. You do not understand how demons work. But I'll give you a refresher. I'm quite happy to share the good word. And are you listening as they begin?
Might be
Notebooks up.
interest.
So you see, when a soul dies and has been tethered to the abyss, they get drawn to there, as souls tend to be drawn to various places. He frowns. Do you still have that? You still have, the dark horse that leads dead things around? That one. Do you still have that one?
Soft whisper?
Oh, you do still have that one. All right. Well, if you are bound to Hades, she will walk you there. I mean, it's her job to just walk you where you're supposed to be, whether it's nice or not.
Yeah.
The one, the tribe of bones who did worship.
But either way, once you've arrived, that is when the plane takes hold of you. A weak and mewling young soul, you are reshaped into a tiny, fledgling little demonling with barely any power and no will. Well, okay, I suppose you probably have will, but you have no ability to exert it, so really what good is it? And that's usually when you start getting picked on by all the other demons that are much more powerful than you.
Or unfortunate soul.
Yes, exactly that. So, it's usually not a pleasant thing.
Huh. But if you work hard, you can become a bigger demon, right?
Oh, yes. No, certainly, of course. And as long as you devour and destroy enough other demons, then you can rise up in the ranks. No time at all. You can be in charge until somebody else kills you.
What's a little hazing between demons, anyway?
See, exactly that. That's just how that works. But you see, that is also why my lord is so smart. They don't engage in that physical tomfoolery. Instead, they make themselves invaluable. The other demons want them to be around because that makes them better. So they're not killed, and so they succeed. It's a simple thing, right?
I say let's move this conversation into the cave.
Oh, well, yes, it is a bit chilly out here.
Yeah.
Look around to the rest of the group trying to get, is it okay? You guys mind me casting that?
We'll have words later.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I feel like Amber's gonna walk by her like after hearing Steel mutter that, just go like, we're in trouble.
Shrug of it. I lose the guy's form now.
And Orion finishes his notes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring us over there.
You said the notes in Abyssal.
Well, yeah, that's what he wrote them in.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh.
Great thing.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a wall here, David.
What wall? No!
But
I can.
I set myself to flying again. Can I go over
shit.
it?
Yeah, that's
so
weird.
we can go
I just.
this way, but we can't go back up.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
weird.
Ah.
I like how
Damn,
I
you
like how
one-sided.
I don't know what module you have for it, but it's really cool though. The flying, how it makes them like kind of wiggle a little bit.
Yes, that is literally.
How do you set yourself flying? Sorry.
Right-click your token. Do you see that little up caret and a 0?
Yeah.
Change that to whatever height you're flying at. Assuming you're flying. And then
My screen just zoomed in.
and then my module starts making you wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just in case, if you're curious, it is literally called flying tokens.
Nice.
If I really went all out and turned off your automatic size, then you would actually get bigger as you flew higher. That's a bit silly. Either way, you stop wiggling. Wiggle it.
Oh, me?
No, the one that was stuck outside.
Whee.
Stop flying so high.
Okay.
Also, how are you flying?
I have the fly spell.
Oh. Wait, I mean, the fly spell only lasts a little while.
Yeah, so you don't want to play around with the flies.
Why not?
Don't make.
Leave the flying to the flaps.
But I also have winged boots, so if I
Ooh.
fall, they automatically cast Featherfall on me.
Well, that's convenient.
Featherfall!
I always thought a curse version that would be great. You come down upside down.
Oh, Adam's out there. Okay. Well, while those two are getting better acquainted as friends, I'll have a quick word with.
As friends, quote unquote.
Yes. Well.
Yeah.
I'll have a quick word with Andam.
Yep.
Did we have any?
Oh, did we what?
I was gonna have a quick word with you. Did we have much description on the person who escaped the other group?
Pretty sure that's them.
Yeah, we rolled those diplomacy checks earlier, David. How much information did we get on that particular person?
Be right back.
Oh, no, I mean, this is very clearly that somewhat emaciated priest pony who has already admitted that they are a peace pony to the demons. So it's like, yeah, I think they might be related.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify if it was that particular person, and I knew Andam got the highest roll on it, so that's why I was checking that.
I'm verifying with DM because I wasn't there that session, so.
Oh, well, there you go. However, you have heard the soft pop of something else appearing.
Oh?
Visitors.
They squint at all of you.
Hello.
Hi.
Identifying creature.
I am here to speak with that one, she says, pointing. Point.
Oh, well, he's by the fire. Come on in.
Yeah.
He's kind of like looking at Steel here. That's what I needed thinking.
Wow. Well, everybody but Dr. Orion definitely
Totally
recognizes something about this. All right, so Crystal, you get a question. Amden gets 2 questions. Steel gets 2 questions.
My first question: name a creature. Second question, because I'm assuming.
I've already said I'm not going to tell you what the name is.
Right. Sorry.
Because that answers basically everything else.
This is infernal. I'm gonna make I guess weaknesses.
Cold iron and good.
Ah.
Saves.
Their strong save is will.
Dang it.
Second question then. So just a question. This is some kind of devil, I take it, because we're looking at the
No, this is the demon.
Demon.
Yeah.
Not a devil.
What is the demon's very specific weakness?
Wait, I mean, okay,
Cold iron?
sure. Why not?
Like that's usually like a special thing about demons, I assume.
Yes, if they try, this is a demon of lust and desire. If they try to make you fall into that and you manage to resist it, then you can rub that in their face and they don't like it.
Well, I asked one of my questions, which it was already answered, but I would know the information at the same time. Would this creature be able to control you? Was one of my questions.
Yes, actually, it's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that it does. You have another question, Sir Steelus of the Prisms?
How do you recognize when somebody's under their spell?
That's not a specific creature thing. That's more of a general somebody has been mind whammied thing.
No, that's true. That makes sense.
I mean, like, you know, if the succubus thing caused people to have swirly eyes, that would be very specific. But no, that does not happen.
Yes, that's true. I will hold my question in case anything else becomes relevant.
All right, everybody's done with their questions?
Yeah. Amden's going to just like mutter next to Steel.
She gives a bit of a smile.
Oops, wrong button.
Now, I am clearly wearing the wrong shape, she says, shaking her head. I always forget about these lands and you curious people.
You guys talking
very
to?
Curious.
All of us in general.
Who's this?
The thing outside.
It's a second
Thing outside? Oh,
yeah.
good grief.
And 1 second as I try to find a thing. I'm going to find it. Oh my god, I have so many things.
It's either a succubus or an incubus.
Where are you even from? Okay, no, but not that.
Inkai? Incubus?
Incubus.
There was a neutral version called Inkais or something.
Well, you two are too far away to.
It's a yokai. See, it's Japanese.
I will turn back to you, Andum, and sort of give you a knowing nod, guessing what you're about to say.
Yeah.
At least let me try to speak, says I.
So they take a nice and innocent form. Poof.
Oh, jeez.
That form looks familiar, out of character.
What? No, it's totally innocent. Shut up. Well, since we're all having dinner together.
Nice hat.
She reaches up and gives it a little pat. Pat, pat, pat.
Can I wear it?
Fashion is half the show.
Can I wear it?
She inclines her
Just
head.
wear it.
No, that's really not going to work.
Oh.
Meow. She's trying to avoid stepping on the bear traps. Meow.
Oh, I thought that was just flavor.
Well, half of
Map
it's a joke.
flavor.
Map flavor! And she is going over towards your friend.
I will stand up and, while holding him, look at her.
Ah, I dragged you. Sorry.
Hi. Oh, you look interesting. I look at him.
She nods. Oh, I work very hard to look interesting. Now you, she says, giving him a poke. Poke, poke, poke. The good master wants to know why you're falling behind. You should be inspecting the other pillars. What are you doing? And he looks a bit aghast. Oh, is he upset? Yes, he's upset, or I wouldn't be here. He sighs. Oh, I hope he won't. Guys, I really gotta go.
Can we go with you?
He inclines his head. That sounds like it would be. That sounds like it would be so fun, but I'm also pretty certain it would result in me dying. So
I look at her and says, "Oh, you can't help." I'm
she,
not going to try casting on her at all.
she inclines her head a little bit. Oh, look, I don't personally care, but if it involves giving away his secrets, there will be heads rolling. It won't be mine. Anyway, I've delivered my message. You all have a wonderful day.
No. Stay.
So I back a little bit.
Did you need something?
We need to go wherever your boss is, whoever your master is. See, these obelisks, they're kind of causing a bit of trouble for us, and we've been given orders to sort things out.
She folds her arms over her chest. Okay, look, I'm not allowed to do that, but I will listen to what trouble they're causing. I could always pass the word along.
See, they're breathing and existing at the same time. That's kind of
how dare they? Well, I will tell them to stop that forthwith.
I think this is better if we deliver it in person. We don't want to seem impersonal or impolite.
She smiles. Oh no, impersonal is personal as far as he's concerned. And she winks. Consider that a freebie.
So tempted
I'm
to
going to
ask
take
her.
it with you, won't you?
She considers that. On the other hand, does anybody have attack of opportunity next to her? And would you swat her if she does a thing?
I do not have an attack of opportunity.
Okay, well then she's doing a thing.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah, well, only the ones that happen to be next to her.
Is she being... What, is she doing something bad?
She's casting a spell.
But do you have attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, Blue Angel has attacks of opportunity. Did
I?
I?
It's up to you.
Wait, 1 second. I'm trying to make a thing work, and it's not working for me because...
Why? Suppose I should ask, David, who's she looking at when she starts wiggling her hands around?
Yeah.
1 second, please. Your call is very important to us. Please stand by. Yeah. So I want this to work, damn it. It used to work.
Sorry.
Alright, what happens if I just click it? Poof. It didn't work. It didn't work, guys. It did not work. And it bothers me. Like, oh, actually it did work. It just took a moment. I don't know why. But anyway, so she cast that thing. Feel free to click the thing. Did you click the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you did click the thing. Oh, yeah, you definitely recognize this. She cast Dimension Door real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, that's just rude.
Attack of opportunity. That shit.
Well, target her and do the thing.
Well, she's gone, so I can't target her.
What? Can't you see her?
No,
I do not see her.
You turned her off.
Yeah.
Oh, she went over there to the obelisk.
Well, I'm trying to stop her before she does that. So Attack of
Well, I mean,
opportunity.
that's literally where she teleported to. But if you're trying to smack her before she teleports, it's very rude.
Ooh.
You know, bap her on the hoof. No, no, no. You stay right here.
Well, that also means she doesn't teleport. Because...
Yes.
It also
That's
means
why
initiative
she's
step.
tapping her and saying, no, 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 you stay right here.
Well, what are you thwapping her with?
Corrosive rapier?
I mean, are you doing an unarmed attack?
I'm sorry. You can use unarmed attack. That would probably be more appropriate. It's still the same plus 35, so I mean, I crit by 20, so it's gonna stop her regardless.
Do you have the quick draw feat?
Yeah, just say it's unarmed. That's more in character anyway. She's not trying to be violent.
So you literally thop her one, punk.
Yes, with the hoof.
She scowls.
Amden's gonna
You best keep those hooves still, dearie.
Amden's gonna squint. We still have some questions for you. If you could give me that will save.
I'm looking at the guy next to me, wondering if I need to take him down.
This guy is looking slightly upset. Oh, no, don't stop her. She's on our side.
Alright, so she's kind of locked from traveling between dimensions and teleportation effects for an hour.
Oh dear.
Very upsetting, really. Very, very upsetting.
Kind of sits down.
Now, unfortunately, she actually has no idea you did that, so... It's like, you did a thing!
Yeah, he pretty much just his talon just glowed for a second. And then, you know, maybe like...
Well, she doesn't have attack of opportunity, so...
Yeah.
Well, you're too far away to get attacked.
Look, I didn't tell you what the reach of this thing is, okay?
True. Alright. Now, I'm afraid you're going to have to remain, as we have plenty more questions for you and your going-ons. You can do this the hard way, or you can do this the easy way.
She gives somewhat of a sigh. Look, if you wanted to play, you could have just asked nicely. I should point out that she wiggles her bottom at that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
How crass.
These type of creatures always are.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles. Oh, look, dearie, dearie. A little kiss from me will put everything right.
You didn't floss this morning.
What is your master up to with these?
No kisses from us, and you stay away from my boy while you're at it.
What is your master up to with these obelisks?
Now you let her know you have a boy.
Well, I've already told you what he's told me, which is to find out why our technician isn't technicianing. She is now glaring. Glare.
I step in the way.
I'm already in the way.
No, now you're in the way.
Yeah.
Leave
him alone.
Without much issue.
He's been working hard and needs a break.
Well, if he wanted to play, then he could have had the chance after he was done with his shift.
Well, if he needs to speed it up, he could always take us with him.
It's not as if he doesn't have access to, me.
Sound jealous.
She tilts her head. Wait, she says with this great big smile. Did you swap me for them? They say, pointing up. Point? Really? Okay, see, now you've just hurt my feelings. What? No, it's not like that. We're just friends, right?
I reach over and hug him. Oh, come on.
No, stop that. Come on, you're making her jealous.
I'm laughing. Sorry, I couldn't help.
You can tell her the truth. Tell her how you were letting everyone know how we treat you so much better and you're happier you're with us now.
No, I am faithful to the master.
That mean old Duke, he treats you so poorly, and along we come, offering you a fire by our side.
I pull your tail. Don't tease him.
You were so...
reaches up a hoof. It's like, well, I mean, calling a demon mean isn't really much of an insult.
The point is, we would very much like to meet this Duke, and if you can't take him to us, why don't you take us to your master?
I mean, I just imagine summoning a elder fire elemental and squinting at it. Oh, you're so hot-headed, and the fire elemental goes, what?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Part of being fire? Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Checks out. Can't really argue that.
Bit straight facts over here.
All right, but you were asking her to give more information. She rolls her eyes. Okay, fine. One question, make it good. Be specific.
What's your favorite color?
She blinks.
Is
Is that actually your question? Okay, fine.
No, it's not a bloody question.
No, he already asked.
It's too late.
She leans in. Now, you might think it's pink. I mean, I did choose this whole pink color. I like pink. Pink's a lovely color. But personally, lavender. Lavender gets me going.
No. Lavender definitely clashes with your skin.
She blinks. I mean, that is optional and variable.
I'm pretty sure she's saying lavender because you're that colour.
I'm blue.
There's a difference between blue and lavender. Come on.
Oh, okay. Oh, the token looked a bit lavender. Maybe it's the light.
It's the light, yeah.
Starting to think that stupid is a
No,
color,
it's
that
the
might
light.
be his favorite one.
Wow.
You are close, but you're just a little bit too dark. But close. You're kind of cute, she says. And at this point, she's reaching out to just kind of run a hoof over your snout. Poof. Just like a little coy gesture.
Orion gives a very toothy grin.
Ooh, you bite. I like that.
Can we go see your master, please?
I mean, yeah, we're trying to out-creep a succubus, so it doesn't really work that well.
I'm getting creeped out. I don't know about anyone else.
Someone's getting creeped, and it's not the succubus.
Bandman's just waiting for like the succubus to do something to Orion because he's totally not going to stop him.
Look. We all have our little parts, she says, raising one hoof and lowering the other hoof. And we're all given very specific commands. Because he doesn't trust us. He would be an idiot to trust us. She squints over at the priest. That includes you. Don't think you're special. What? I am completely Yeah, whatever. Totally fake. Either way, he doesn't trust anybody. He barely trusts himself. Which is probably smart as demons go, if you think about it.
Oh man, just imagine if you freaking
This doesn't
were
seem to be
plotting
going.
against yourself.
This doesn't seem to be going anywhere. We have other places we can investigate. Why don't we just give her a
And I
holy
mean-
water bath and be done with it?
We already know how to disable these things. The
Well,
She frowns. You do?
Wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
He was
It's
very
fairly
helpful.
straightforward magic.
Yeah. Your priest couldn't. If your priest wasn't here, we would have been able to figure it out without him.
You get a
She-
very
She
stern glare.
squints at the priest through somebody. Squint. Oh, that sounds like you've given away a secret. You know what that means, don't you?
It
No,
wasn't
I'm
his fault.
I'm faithful. Yeah, faithful. Give me that. You told a secret.
And
there's
To be
Uh,
fair, he didn't tell it.
She looks over at the rest of you. Now, I would like to get out of the blast radius. Could you allow that, please?
no.
Hmm?
Well, then I guess we're all exploding together.
Yay!
All right.
Don't mind me.
Explosions?
I mean, who doesn't like explosions? Weird people, that too. Gosh. All right, I gotta click you. Click that. Click this. I'm clicking so many things, guys. You don't even
Did
understand.
she do something?
No.
She's doing it.
She did something, yes, but now we're about to get the effects.
No, she's not doing a thing. She's just reminding you that a thing is definitely going to happen now.
Yep, because Orion said the wrong thing.
Yes. Things may or may not have been said is what we're getting at here.
It's a good thing everyone has good reflex saves.
Wait,
check even.
Thanalan.
You. Wait. What?
What?
That's what I said. Alright, you.
Nani?
Nani indeed. Nani indeed. Okay, that's not nearly big enough. There we go.
Motion date.
Ooh, fun.
That's a cool looking effect.
Pop, this guy's gone, as this thing just exploded all over all of your faces.
Oh, I'm glad I was standing outside the thingy.
Hey, see, you're totally safe. Wait, what are you even worried about?
I'm assuming that was an area effect beginning from within them.
Yeah, so everybody who's not outside the cave, all of you, gets to make a fortitude save, and surely you'll be just fine.
Is this a poison effect?
No.
Okay.
Is it fire?
No.
Is it emotional?
No. Actually, wait. It is poison related. Sorry.
Oh, it's
well then a +1 to my save then, if you please.
Whee! All right, I'm gonna click.
Dice.
Damn you, dice! Why do we even use you?
Alright, go back there.
Alright,
cool.
so the DC was 38. I see at least one person did not succeed. I see two people did not succeed. The poor succubus did not succeed.
Well, I'm
hey, at least nobody crit failed.
Bonus on poison somewhere.
Yep, that is not a success. Steelers of prisms.
I'm going to use a thing.
What, a hero point?
No. Scintillating safeguard.
What?
Actually, no. Is this an area of effect?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get bulwark from your armor.
Yeah, bulwark would count, but how is bulwark versus your reflex? Wait, no. Bulwark wouldn't help here. This is a fortitude save.
My bad. It looked like an area of effect, so that's why my mind.
It is an area of effect, but it's a fortitude area of effect. So bulwark's not going to be super helpful.
I'm just checking.
I mean, the whole idea of bulwark is so much armor it can, try to weather the thing that normally you're trying to dodge that you can't dodge very well because you're wearing so much heavy armor.
Yeah, and this is more like poison effect.
Yep. I'm giving everybody resistance 10 to poison in a reaction.
Woo!
Okay.
How many up to 5 willing creatures.
I am actually going
Hey,
to
look at that! There are 5 people there.
Wow.
I am.
Are you targeting the succubus or not? That's a good question.
No.
My reroll.
She warned you this was coming, and this is the thanks she gets. God.
Well, she warned us she was coming, but also he's not really too sympathetic toward people who decide to put their life's work into demons. So.
So I burnt a point.
All right, so you get a perfectly normal reroll. So reroll that thing. Reroll.
My spell lists keep coming up. Weird. Every time I do, my spell list.
I command you to reroll. Oh, there's a reroll. You reroll. Oh, that looks like a success. Not a crit success, but a regular success.
Good.
Regular. So regular. It's a basic. God. All right, so this is a basic save against the damage. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's what I said.
I just knocked this boat in half.
Who even does that? Who does that? Okay.
What is that from?
It's from the
Flex tape commercial.
Flex tape. Thank you. Yeah, the infomercial.
You
Don't
can't
watch
go wrong
TV.
with that, can you? Or can you? Can you? Yeah, no, we can. All right. I have discovered the thing. That is what I need. So prepare to have poison damage thrown in your face.
Meh.
Oh, I should do that while not targeting steel,
That's fine.
because nobody can actually click the things.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Steel doesn't care.
Boom.
He's not gonna take
All
any
right.
damage at all.
That is poison.
Minus
Which
10
I hear
for
some.
Hardy.
I was gonna say you can shift click it and type in -10, and that works too. Either way,
Save is full or half?
save is half. Crit success is none.
Okay.
No.
As
And-
poison washes over you, just rips this poor guy right into little tiny pieces as he
You
dissolves.
blew up my friend!
And the save was 38, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, she's still alive. Good job. As
Where was the target? The
horrible
circle?
acidic goo goes flying. No, that was the person that was not. That's not there anymore.
He's officially dead.
I wonder who did this.
And she gently wipes at herself with her hooves. Ew, nasty. Okay, look, that is what happens when we say things we're not supposed to say. Which is also why I don't really feel like telling you things I shouldn't be telling you.
Yeah, that's a good incentive to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
See,
well,
you understand.
well, we're gonna. I'm afraid, as a foul creature, we're going to have to also ensure that you won't be coming back
You
for
go
a few hundred centuries to cause any more problems.
She scowls. What, are you gonna banish me?
I was
not.
thinking something worse. I'm staring at her with a grin.
Orion and Blue Angel. Damage?
Yes.
I'm away from my computer now because it's
No,
this
no,
time.
you know that.
Yeah,
Well,
he's pulling.
because this is my cutoff time.
All right, you rolled a 33. That's a fail, so I'm just gonna apply the damage to you. Ouch. But
So
you're
you're
fine
heading out to
because
your
you're a
bowling
high
league?
level badass. Orion, what'd you do? Orion. You rolled. Oh, and you crit succeed, so you just don't care.
Yeah, so Ryan, he's got all this poison dripping off of his body, and it's matting his hair as it goes down his face. He still has that big toothy smile.
Amden is just going to do a quick burst heal, excluding Miss Succubus here.
Do you have a thing to exclude her?
Of course.
What do you have?
I have.
Show me your
Magic.
move.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Because yes, by default, it would definitely heal her too.
Yeah. Yeah. Find that real quick.
Turns out she's alive too.
Poor succubus.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Alright.
poor succubus?
I just came here to deliver a note. Look, okay. I'm
Succubi are people too.
I'm just, I don't know,
want that on a
Derpy.
shirt.
I'm just plain Derpy, and you are being mean to Derpy.
That's the one. Which means that he can choose not to include up to 5 people on here.
I matched the form.
Just
Stop.
gonna...
Oh my god.
Oops, that's 2 actions, sorry.
3 actions.
Yup.
The evil demonic succubus has turned into best pony. We can't hurt her now.
Yeah.
I mean, with a plan like this, she is totally set. Oh god, that was a nifty splash. Side note, I'm actually playing in a game, and oh my god, I'm like quietly pissed off. It's like, man, this GM is like not using any of the cool stuff. Use the cool stuff. Oh, I don't use exploration activities. That takes too much time. Man, just use the exploration activities module. What are you doing?
Yeah, it literally doesn't take any time at all.
Yeah, I got very confused. Like, what? I need another GM that's also me. How do I do that?
All right.
All right, but I feel like we're gonna take a break here because people are running off.
Makes sense to me.
But you have started things, and you learned some things, and you killed a dude without even attacking him. Good job.
Yeah. If Maxivon ever finds out, he will be very pleased about this outcome.
He's dead. He died without... He was just trying to be a nice guy.
He's all over us in goo.
I know, and I was just going to arrest him once we were finished talking to him.
On the bright side, we know how to disable these pillars now. Just crack them open and yank out the crystal.
I suppose technically, if you really wanted to, he could have just ran in for 3 actions and brought him back.
Yeah, that's a thing that you didn't do.
No, didn't think it was really necessary.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing that you did not do.
No. He kind of involved himself in that. Who is he to stop somebody from pursuing their own story? Smiley face.
He's very fire-casted on my character.
All right, I hope you all had a good time. You've started the exploration of what the hell is going on with these demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good RP session. We got to focus more on learning about our characters and actually rolling dice, but that's okay. I think that was a good introductory episode for the high level.
You're also high enough level that sometimes, you have choices. Like, oh, look, it's a great big demon, devil thing. Maybe we just don't have to fight that. And that's also what the devil said. You know what? We could fight, but also maybe not. Whatever. Bye. I'm sure it would have been an epic battle, but also, I'm busy.
Hey, we're high enough levels. The monsters run away from us.
Aha! Yeah. Well, I mean that's why you don't even roll for random encounters. You're just strolling down here. Because most of the random encounters I would throw at you, assuming that I was trying to be remotely sane, and this is the same random encounters that theoretically the other people could run into, you would laugh at them. Like, rah! Yeah, okay.
Meteor swarm.
No! Is that the only spell you have?
No. Is not the solution to all life's problems.
Hey, says you.